A 10-minute drive southwest of downtown Atlanta is the neighborhood where Lil Baby grew up. It's on the way to East Point and College Park, a predominantly black part of town. We went there last weekend to speak with people about how it's starting to gentrify.
We're in southwest Atlanta on White Oak Avenue in Oakland City. Very nice neighborhood. I don't see any change over the years. I've been here since '07. It's cool, man. It's cool.
What's changing? Like, how is it changing right now?
Well, you can see here, all the houses, different projects people working on now. It was like all these houses like that at first. But you see, that was the first one that's done. Second one that's done. Grandma got hers built. Then these people next door got theirs built. And then Miss Carol and them and her husband. Yeah, they been here 2-3 years now.
You want to see her?
Yeah, 2-3 years ago, you wouldn't see her coming outside. Now she coming outside.
White lady?
Yeah. I like the change. My grandma need to be around it. My nieces and nephews, they need to grow up around like stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good for the neighborhood, good for the city. It's still neighborhood friendly. It always been neighborhood friendly. Yeah, Lil Baby, he on the next street. He got a couple projects built, He got a couple houses in the neighborhood. He bring it back to the hood too.
I heard on the album you say you still pull up to the hood every now and then to catch a vibe, though.
Definitely. Lately, I haven't, the vibe be wrong.
Yeah.
Like, should be some bullshit every time. Be like other shit going on. I just don't need to be in the midst of probably.
Out of southwest Atlanta, police confirming they are investigating a triple shooting. We're told 2 of the victims are stable. The third, they say, is in critical condition.
Rehab and renovating.
Yeah.
That's the only thing changed. The neighborhood gonna still be the same. It's a big house around here, but there's a lot of crime, a lot of bullshit around here.
Is there?
You know it is. Come on now.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
It's gonna take a long time. You gotta bring some uppers in with some money. If you ain't got no money, you can't spend $500,000. Everybody don't have $500,000 to fuck off.
No, I don't.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
They doing a lot of renovating, but the people who moving in is the people who come from other places that have money. Because when they renovate these houses, the people over here can't afford them. And when I say the people over here, that means the African American people cannot afford these houses.
Where are the people in this neighborhood gonna go?
You tell me where they going. I don't know where they going. The homeless rate still steady going up. But I don't know where they going. I can't.
You have a place to live?
Yeah. I got a place to live, but it's not my own place. So, and I'm barely making it, but I'm making it. As long as I'm above ground, I'm gonna make it.
I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing because so many of these houses are run down, they dilapidated, and you can see the plight versus them cutting down another forest. Okay, we'll fix this neighborhood on up. If this neighborhood was, pretty much thriving, and then I would have a problem with the gentrification because then it'd be obvious and you know what's going on. But so many homes over here that's tore down or whatever, so somebody needs to do something with it.
Right.
I live in Douglasville, so I'm visiting this area really when I come over here. Right. Of course, it's still home, my mama, but I'm still visiting. People on a fixed income, it's hard to make those changes, but we just gotta hope that the city take that into account, and so when they do reassess the taxes, they don't push everybody out. That's what I saw happen in Kirkwood. To me, Kirkwood wasn't run down. It wasn't a whole bunch of vacant houses that were, plight, but they still gentrified it.
I'm a Grady baby, but my mother is from Madison, Georgia.
What does that mean, a Grady baby?
Most people from Georgia would know what that means. They would know you were born in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I've been here for ages,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're real Atlanta.
I am. I had prayed for the survival of the neighborhood. I had prayed that the houses would be filled and renewed, and I could see that coming to pass. Oakland City seemed to be thriving, and I'm glad of that. I welcome that. I hope they don't price us out of our neighborhood. The taxes is going to go up and up, and we want to be able to keep the home. You know what I'm saying? Because I want this to be my forever home. And she said she wanted it to be her forever home. I'm 69, and I was working full time at the airport. So I've been furloughed since last March.
Wow.
And we were 158 strong, and now there's only 9 people on that job.
Wow.
So I'm not even sure that I'll be able to go back to that job and maybe I have to find something part-time, but I don't think I can stand a great increase in my taxes. No, I can't.
Right.
Yeah. And then somebody always calling me to buy, but I don't want to sell. I'm happy here.
And I wrestled long and hard with that, and then finally just felt a peace about what I was doing, because what I wanted to do was buy into a dilapidated neighborhood and raise the quality of life, and have renters and people in that would be law-abiding citizens and stuff like that. This, years ago, was a neighborhood that was an urban community of downtown Atlanta. And then in the 40s and 50s, when the suburban flight started, the neighborhood fell into disrepute. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to get some real estate property for my retirement purposes. So I did an IRA rollover to buy real estate. And then we went on a tour of the Beltline. And the Beltline is a phenomenon here in Atlanta that's kind of made news all over the world, in that there's a lot of dead railroad beds around Atlanta, and they're fixing these things up, and somebody came up with the idea of putting a perimeter around the city, and this thing is in motion. So we went on a tour, and they rode us around on the west side, and then the bus we were on pulled up to the border of Oakland City, and the guy that was standing in the front, he said, if you're an investor and you're looking for property, go there. And at the time, the house to the right was about to cave in. All the houses across the street were in very dilapidated shape, but this one was kind of like a bright and shining light all by itself. And the price was right, and it had been on the market for a while, so the guy wanted to sell it. And he gave me a good price on it. This property has probably gone up between 30 and 50% in 3 years. It was a little bit of a scary proposition coming in, but I think most people have looked past that, and they have a vision for the future. I got in my car one day about maybe 6 months ago and just rode through Oakland City. There were 25 houses that I counted just on the streets that I went down that are being renovated. So I expect within 5 years, you won't recognize what the neighborhood looks like, the people that'll be here, all that's going on around it. So, yeah, I can't say enough good about it.
It's like a circle. This change supposed to happen a long time ago. I mean, it's not bad. It's, it's economical growth. Everything got to change. Don't nothing stay the same. So I feel that it needs to change.
Do you live in Oakland City still?
No, I have a house here.
Yeah. Okay.
I still have a house here.
So you're a landlord?
Yeah.
Every neighborhood could use a little improvement. So, I mean, it is what it is. So I'm hoping it's just a change for the better, for everybody.
Does it worry you that some people won't be able to keep living here,
Well, I mean, all the time. I mean, the way the economy is, the way things are going now. So, if you can survive, survive. That's the best way I can put it.